What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about a very important piece of information about Hogwarts Legacy that was revealed yesterday. Now, my throat and my voice has been not the greatest of all time the last 3 or so days, so I got to keep this short, and I got to keep my overall voice level lower and less excited than I normally would. But coming from the Rolling Library, we have the Insight editions to publish the art and making of Hogwarts Legacy in September 2022. So what does this mean? Well, pretty much there's going to be a behind-the-scenes book, a making of, etc. game for Hogwarts Legacy. So this is going to be a book that's going to go through the making of this game, which will include art and all that stuff. Now, this has happened for loads of other games in the past, and I do want to use those games to kind of help us establish a roadmap, right? Because not only, right, the tweet just says September 2022, but if you actually click the link, it gives a more specific date. It's actually September 6th, 2022. Now, September 6th is a Tuesday, okay, which is a day that games can release. Now, here's the deal, though. As many have pointed out, the reason why it's important to look back at other games that have had, art books or behind-the-scenes kind of books come out is that those books normally come out after the game comes out, okay? Sometimes it's been like 2 weeks, sometimes it's 3 weeks. I've seen a lot of times, I think the 3 to 4 week stretch after the game releases is maybe the average that I normally see for things like this. I don't think that means that the game is coming out the beginning of August. I think I saw that account NGT like double down and said, well, maybe September 1st, right? And we know September 1st is it's the most important date maybe in the Wizarding world, or one of the most famous, I guess, kind of dates, and that's a Thursday. Thursdays are becoming more and more common to release games on as well. Really, any of the Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, those are probably the 3 most common days. So right now, I'm not, am I a betting man? I mean, in some ways, yes, like sports betting, stuff like that. A little bit, yeah. But for this, I don't want to bet for sure, but I do think September 1st or 2nd looks pretty darn good. And it's, again, for the simple reason that if you release the book first, right? The book comes out September 6th and the game doesn't come out September 6th. It comes out after, or even I would say the day of. And the reason, I guess, you would have the book come out 2, 3, 4 weeks later, right? Even though this would actually only be like 4 or so days later, right? Is that you can spoil it. You'd be spoiling actually maybe key parts of the game, and that's just how it's going to be. You'd be looking through the book and you'd be able to figure it out. So I think that's why there generally is several weeks, because even if the book comes out the same day as the game, then you could still look through, like you could get through a book, you can flip through pages faster than you could, get through a video game. So this is, it's great news. It's fantastic news. As we've heard September, right? September has kind of been doubled down on by account NGT. We had heard Q3, Q4, then we had heard September, and now this is coming out September. And again, like this is, could this be delayed? Sure. And anything can happen in the world we currently live in, but September 6th right now, mark that on your calendar. That's when this book comes out, and I do believe that would mean that this game would come out, before it. So like I said, I would put my personal prediction on the 1st or 2nd, which would be a Thursday or Friday. I think the only reason I say the 2nd is just because that is a Friday, and Fridays are more, general days that the games release on. But that's pretty much it for now. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that this, solidifies that it's coming out that first week of September? Let me know. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow me anywhere else or support us on Patreon or YouTube memberships, the links for all of those are in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.